Hello.
Oh, I'm going to turn down a bit on our end, actually.
Ah.
Oh, that's better. That's fine, actually. Yes, so we are starting Trails in the Sky today.
Yeah, a series that you are very fond of, but that I have never played before.
No. So this is going to be a good time. Sound okay?
Yeah, it seems to be.
Okay, cool. You can check in again anyway. Yeah, I think we'll jump in with a new game plus, I think.
Ooh.
Although I'm going to turn off most of the new game plus bonuses.
We'll treat ourselves. Part of the reason we're doing this is so that we can do goofy voices, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's one of our favourite things to do, and we haven't been able to do it since we finished Radiant Dawn a couple of months ago. So.
Yeah. I might need you to give me a vibe of what
I will,
like.
yeah. Also, there's a hell of a lot of NPCs in this game.
I love NPCs.
So I'd recommend just doing voices for the ones with portraits.
Okay.
As a rule. Like, we can still read out the others, but... one thing I really like about this series is that they consistently allow you to choose what you carry over for New Game Plus.
Okay.
Which is something I really wish more games did. Because I like having, for instance, information, but not carrying over, like, not being stupidly overpowered. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm currently doing a New Game Plus on 3 Houses, and I just have so much shit. It just feels like too much stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, I would advise you to get your Estelle voice. Make it good, because she's the protagonist.
How old is she?
She is currently about 10, and she will not be for most of the game.
Okay.
This is like a flashback.
Is she posh?
I wouldn't say so.
Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today too. And Shara's gone travelling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner.
Hey, I'm home.
Daddy!
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away?
Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you?
Nope, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me, though. I brought you a present.
Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something with my training?
Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewellery? Cassius, not an expert on little girls, necessarily.
I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewellery breaks when you go out and play outside with it on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present?
Oh, you're a sharp one. Now, why don't you come have a look?
What?
Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think?
Why is my present a boy?
Don't make such a fuss, you'll wake him up.
Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kind of dead if you ask me.
I've treated his wounds, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. What a shit present, honestly. He sure sleeps soundly. And he almost looks the same age as me. It's the first time I've ever seen black hair like that too.
He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it.
That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up?
Fess up?
Yeah. Who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray Mummy?
Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Sherazade, I assume.
Yep, that's right.
For heaven's sake. That girl's going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out in business. And I don't even know his name.
You mean bracer business?
Something like that. Oh, look.
Huh?
He's waking up.
Whoa. His eyes really are the colour of amber.
Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try and rest. What are you trying to pull?
Huh?
You must be out of your mind. Why? Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Ah, that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just worked out that way work for you?
You didn't leave him to die because he's like 10.
Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in?
Hey! You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just going to make it take longer for your body to heal.
And just who are you supposed to be?
I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright.
She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I had a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. Don't try and change the subject. Ow!
Quit yelling.
Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either.
I don't hear you yelling again, do I?
Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse.
Do I hear YELLING?
Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that.
By the way, aren't you forgetting something?
Huh?
Your name? You know, that thing that people call you? I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours?
Seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now will only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... Fade to Black.
That's what his name is. Ooh.
Ooh, intro cutscene.
When did this game come out?
2004 or 5, I think?
So around the same time as Path of Radiance.
About the same time as Path of Radiance. It was on the PSP originally, I think. It was only translated into English about 10 years later, which is when I first played it.
Okay. The Legend of Heroes.
You can ignore the Legend of Heroes bit completely.
Oh, okay. Oh. Ah, there she is.
That dragonfly is also very important.
So what, this is like 5 years later?
About 5 years later, yeah.
Okay. Ah. It's Papa. Oh. Piano boy. Gun boy.
Fist boy.
Oh. Air boy. That's Howl's Moving Castle. You can't fool me. I like the overall aesthetic of the game so far.
I really like the art style of this game.
It's from a nice like era of games, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of a retro vibe. I mean, well, obviously it's a retro vibe now, that's what I mean. But like, ooh. Burb. Ah.
The frame rate seems weird, but that's actually just the animation.
Oh, okay. Ah,
A
it's a
large
Final
sword
Fantasy
boy.
character.
Yeah, I know.
I have to say the aesthetic is very Studio Ghibli as well.
Yeah.
I mean that as a compliment.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think, particularly in this animation.
Like airships and that. Oh, a tower.
It's also
That is a
reminiscent
nice tower.
of some other games that came out around this time, actually, especially, funnily enough, some Final Fantasy games. Like, well, they'd be a bit earlier, but Final Fantasy 6, 7 to an extent, Skies of Arcadia, games like that. Airships are just kind of a big thing in some JRPGs for some reason.
Because they're cool as hell, that's why.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend like we don't know the reason. Oh, that's a nice house. I would live there. Absolutely.
It is really nice.
Schningle's house. Ah. Ugh. It's so bright in here. That's my yawn noise. I sat like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. Ah! Guess that's a no. Well, I guess I'd better get myself ready then too. Oh, I like her portrait. Very favourable impressions so far.
I mean, I'll say now, I like Estelle a lot. I think she's a really great character. I like Joshua a lot as well.
She's just Bob Dylaning it up out there.
Yeah.
It's not screechy enough for Bob Dylan. Nice, Joshua. Bravo.
Good morning, Estelle. Hope I didn't wake you.
Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. Can't believe how awake you are though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind, what with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber.
It's not really what siren song means, but...
She's only just got up.
What do you mean, woman? We're the same age, and I'm hardly a man.
How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. How fortunate for you.
You could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favourite. What's it called again?
The Whereabouts of Light.
That's right. The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks.
Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration.
You're probably right. I guess my problem is that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff, like reading and music. No girl is going to be impressed with just that.
Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although, I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes?
Okay. That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago.
Really? I believe that when I stopped finding beetles in the hallway.
It's the Animal Crossing life.
Hey, Estelle! Joshua!
Morning, Dad.
Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? Ready and waiting. Why don't both of you hurry on down before it gets cold?
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed.
Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle?
Huh? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot, grow a lot.
Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work as to... That reminds me. You two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point.
And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore either.
You still lack understanding, Estelle. You could only become a junior bracer in the beginning. Or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer.
Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful, but it won't be long before I pass you too.
That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember?
Wait, what test?
Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning in training? Don't you remember Shara saying that if we failed we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework?
Crap, totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sway it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other.
I honestly don't know how you survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality?
You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you.
I swear, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Shara's going to be waiting there for us.
Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests?
Something I like to eat, huh? How about Rouen-style scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce?
What's that?
I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle. Or our stomachs. You're alright. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelette. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible.
How rude. But I can't actually say he's wrong.
Actually, I do have one favour to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the Liberl News from the general goods store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today.
Got it. 1 copy of the Liberl news from the general goods store. Ah.
If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending.
Alright, thanks, Dad.
Okay. We're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Sherazade my regards.
Your regards.
Yeah, exactly. Ah! Why am I suddenly in the camp menu?
Ah, there she is.
Hang on.
Ah.
It's Joshua looking oddly childlike.
Getting some Maya energies from Estelle. Like from Fire Emblem, Radiant, Path of Radiance, Maya.
Oh, right. Oh, Mia, right, yes. Yeah, no, I could see that actually, yeah.
And a bit of Mist as well, but that might just be because of the voice I've chosen to do for her.
Just gonna examine Cassius's room.
Find his secrets. By the way, Dad, is it going to be alright if you stay at home like this instead of going to the guild today? You haven't been there for a couple of days now.
Unfortunately, I have a lot of paperwork to sort out. But don't you worry, I'm carrying a big enough workload that the guild's not likely to fire me anytime soon.
It's not exactly the most convincing thing I've heard come out of your mouth.
Cassius's accent is slipping around a lot, but that's somewhat deliberate.
Oh, is this Estelle's room?
This is Estelle's room.
Rest. Not going to the guild. Ah.
It's rest in Joshua's bed.
It's brother's room. Very similar rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this balcony area.
It's good, isn't it?
That's a good feature.
How do they open that window? I guess it's to the attic. Although I don't think there's a way to get up to the attic.
Not that you've been told about.
No.
That's where Cassius keeps his portrait that keeps getting more gross and disgusting whilst he stays
that
forever,
makes sense.
Sort of middle-aged. Travelling around.
Just enjoying the grounds of the house because they're really nice.
It's nice. I like the hydrangeas at the front there.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I like the stump for chopping wood.
Ah. That good stump wood.
The best.
This is Stardew Valley vibes.
Oh yeah.
Just walking around town is the reason why I said that, not for anything particularly deep.
Just gonna remind myself some of the controls here. Oh, okay, that's the map of the whole country.
Ooh. Oh, look, there's Spain there at the bottom.
Hmm?
Just the bit that sticks out made me think of Spain and Portugal
right.
for some reason.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Or it's like Cornwall.
Yeah, it's kind of Cornwallish, actually. How do I bring up the map again? The mini map again.
Ooh.
That didn't actually help. Hang on, I think I can check the controls. Nope. Okay, well...
It's a fun mystery that you have to solve through...
Oh, there we go. V. Of course. V for the map.
Yeah.
To be fair, M took me to, the big map.
Map. Ah. The big city.
Ish.
The small city.
Looks like we made good time. Not too early or too late either.
We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers.
Well, you're in luck. Today's our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort.
Oh yeah, guess I did.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Idhan Idris. We're good. Just getting started in some trails in the sky.
In the sky, yes.
As you can tell, I'm new to this series. Alright then. Let's get to it and make it through this last hazing from Shara.
You look ready to meet? Let's go meet with Shara at the Bracer Guild over there then.
Oh, they just became the same person for a second.
Yeah, the two become one.
Oh my god. What is this? Fire Emblem Fates? Oh, was there an animal? Oh no, it's a person. Oh, Estelle and Joshua.
Good morning, Uni.
Aren't Luke and Pat with you today? They were here just a minute ago. The two of them suddenly took off and went somewhere. Is this what you mean about NPCs that don't have portraits?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna be a lot of them.
Alright.
Oh, there's one.
The weather is so wonderful and revitalizing today. I have this strange feeling that something good is going to happen.
Okay.
Ooh. Well.
I'm gonna go everywhere else in the town before the Bracer Guild.
Okay, so I can get a sense of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Good morning, Mr. Renon.
Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early today? Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes?
Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stragers?
Unbelievable. You've actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberl news for Dad, right?
Of course.
You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? Oh, thank you.
We enjoy
We do.
doing silly voices.
I'm afraid the new Stragers aren't out yet. If you're after the latest edition of the Liberl news, though, I should have them in around noon.
Noon, huh? That's right in the middle of our training at the guild house.
We'll stop by again after our training is over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. I was just expecting his voice to come naturally, I think. Oh, look, hello.
The morning air is so crisp and fresh. Let's see, it's about time I water my lovely flowers. Sure. Bloom. It's Molly Bloom.
Oh, yeah. What's this? Ah, the weapons.
Elgar.
Oh,
Elgar. Oh no, should I do this or?
Top of the morning to you, kids.
Good morning, Mr. Elgar.
Good morning, sir. Well, you're up rather early, aren't you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but today's your last day of training, isn't it? I seem to remember you saying something about it the last time I had you run the store. Yes, that's right. I see. Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine, Joshua. And Estelle, on the other hand, I've got good reason to worry. She's always been a bit scatterbrained ever since she was a child. Probably all the knocks she took to the head playing with the boys. For some reason, this is just Roast Estelle Day.
Yeah.
Really? So I guess that scatterbrain trait isn't something new, huh?
She got given it in the Sims creation menu. I'll give you a head injury if you don't shut up. And don't call me scatterbrained.
Okay, you two, let's not fight now. And shouldn't you be getting over to the guild?
No. We're gonna enter your household.
And speak to your presumably wife.
Nice bed. Good morning, Stella. Oh my. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Are you on your way to bracer training? Yeah, and just you watch. I'm gonna pass this exam and be as good a bracer as Shara too. You're darn right you are. What is these people's? I have faith in you. By the way, Estelle. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Did you wash your face? How about your teeth? Did you brush them too? Joshua's so fastidious, but you always forget to take care of yourself. Come on, that was a long time ago. I don't do that anymore, right, Joshua?
Now that you mention it, you did take off from home the other day with your hair all in a mess, right?
Ugh. That was only because it was an emergency. Mr. Renon got the newest Strager brand sneakers in on that day. Estelle? Yes? You listen to me carefully. For a girl your age, you need to take care of these things. If your appearance is messy, you won't look like someone that people can trust, even if you are a bracer. Your appearance is a reflection of what is on the inside. Alright, I'll be more careful from now on. Well, that's that. Now, how about the both of you get on over to the guild? You just can't argue with her. I'm just roasting her again.
Yeah. The building in red is the Bracer Guild.
Okay.
I'm just on my way over to the Forest of Mistfold, to the south of here for work. There was a merchant from Boza who came here to buy lumber. I need to get enough for the order I received.
Okay. Factory.
Hey, if it isn't Joshua and Estelle. How are those orbments working out for you that we tuned the other time you were here? In your case, Estelle, it's not whether the orbment is good or bad. The problem lies in the way you use it. Just every building that we go into, Joshua has a new criticism for Estelle. You're always jumping into things without a second thought, so you end up being slow to learn. If you just start thinking before you start swinging, then you'd learn twice as much.
Well, excuse me for sucking.
There, no need to get upset. Everyone has these problems when they first start out. If you can get the hang of things, you'll gradually be able to handle them better.
That's right. I'm going to master using this as quick as I can and surpass even Joshua.
Yeah, whatever. When I first entered the Zeiss Central Factory, I pretty much couldn't use one of these things either.
Even you couldn't use one, Freddy.
Yeah, but I can still become an engineer even if I can't use one. But since you're aiming to become a bracer, you'll have to learn how.
Ah.
Hey, I'm still setting up shop. I have white hair, so I've decided I sound older than everyone else. Ah, Estelle and Joshua. You seem to be here rather early.
Good morning, Mr. Melders.
Good morning, sir. We appreciate you fixing that orbment light the other day.
Speaking of orbment lights, isn't the one outside our house burnt out? We should get that replaced ASAP. Orbments sure are a daily life necessity, aren't they?
When I was a lad, there weren't any of these orbment thingies. We were better for it. Now we can get fire and light with the mere flip of a switch, and even ships fly in the skies. There we go. I don't like it. Don't you kids think things are way too convenient these days?
Oh crap. There it goes again about the old days.
Yeah, well, if you just learn to shut your big...
Oh my god, telepathy.
I think brackets is like whispering.
Oh, okay. An aside.
Yeah, either to each other or to themselves.
Mm.
When I was young, I made things a reality through hard work and sweat. Sweat, I tell you! It would be nice if the young kids these days knew the meaning of the phrase, hard work.
You're probably right.
Bye.
Yeah, that's what I do whenever anyone does that talk to me. Oh, great.
We've spoken to her.
Oh.
Well,
Fate.
we found the embodiment of fate, yeah. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Estelle and Joshua, how have you been?
Good morning, Mr. Fate.
Good morning, sir. How's your father Cassius? Is he doing well?
Yep, he's doing so well it might even surprise you. I don't think there's anyone else his age who's in such good shape.
Haha, is that so? My daughter's really wanted to see him, but he hasn't shown his face around here in a while. Could you give him a message for me? Tell him that fate says he'd like to talk about the old days sometime.
Sounds very ominous.
Yeah, sure, we'll tell him.
Hey Joshua, how does Mr. Fate know Dad so well again? I know they're friends and all, but...
I've heard that they were battle buddies during their days in the Royal Army.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Battle buddies.
Yeah, and they were battle buddies.
Oh my god, they were battle buddies.
Just hanging out with your battle buddy.
Your adjutant.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. It looks like my husband's gone to work.
With Eurydice.
He's gone to out of the underworld.
Yeah.
I'd better do the housework quickly and head out to take care of the shopping.
Oh, okay. Farming, mining, and timber. Those are the three major industries here in Roland. It's no exaggeration to say that these industries are what support Roland economically. Well, yeah. The timber industry, which grows forests and in turn uses the trees as a resource, began at Queen Alicia's behest.
Before then, we had no idea what trees were for. We just sort of liked to have them around.
We just looked at them.
My husband works in the Malga mine to the north of here. He left here at the crack of dawn. Sometimes he doesn't even come home for days on end. But that's nothing to do with the mine. My daddy's job is digging holes. And he finds lots of pretty rocks inside. He says they are called septium. Alright, kid.
That girl is so cute. I've got to be courageous and try to talk to her.
Which girl?
That one, I guess.
Oh, okay. Wow, she's a stunner. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Did the two of you really become bracers?
What? How did you know?
That's because working in the media is my future goal. I'm going to join the Liberl news service and work hard as a reporter. Don't take my information lightly either. Shopping? My gut feeling says the two of you are going to be in the tabloids. Well, thanks. Isn't it romantic that you two lovers are bracers who stand for justice? I have this feeling that a juicy drama is about to unfold. Lovers? Joshua and I aren't lovers, we're family. You really don't understand anything, Estelle. Joshua's adopted and things could go either way in the future, right? I've played Fire Emblem Fates. Plus, leaving it at that would surely please the readers.
Readers?
Anyway, I'm looking forward to the both of you in more ways than one. Very strange.
A terrifying child.
Yeah, it was a child, right? She
Yeah.
was much smaller
yeah.
than them. Okay. That boy! Where could Luke have gone? He took off without a bite of breakfast. That's who she is. Unbelievable. My husband knocked over his bookshelves again. That room is now so dusty I can't go inside.
Glory of the Kingdom. Compendium of Augment Technology. Guide to the Roland region. The Septian Church and the Bracer Guild. I wonder where that book I just bought the other day went. It looks like I'm going to have to put these books in order.
I know that life.
Abendbar.
Wait, they can go in a bar?
Yeah, it's like a pub.
Simon, listen to me and listen well. Right now is the time for us to purchase lumber and septium. Ignoring the potential risks, I'm going to buy as much as I can with the budget.
Yes, I've already made arrangements regarding the lumber. I'm looking into the septium right now.
Welcome!
Star.
I'm going to assume that they do that.
Yeah.
Because I can't do a star.
Yeah.
Oh, Estelle and Joshua.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Alyssa?
Is there something going on today? Could it be that you're on a date together? Yeah, right. We're actually on our way to bracer training now? Oh, is that all? Everyone from Sunday school seems to have decided on a career or goal and is working hard to achieve it. As expected, you're a bit different than everyone else though. What? Is there something wrong with that? No, not at all. I just thought it was very like you to pick the unusual route, that's all. Oh, that's right. Tio decided that she was going to help out at her parents' farm. She even said for all of us to go up and visit her sometime. So that's what Tio decided on, huh? I thought she was going to get pregnant ASAP for sure. There.
get so hungry working in the mines.
Okay, thanks, Trent. Wholesome pasta.
I started working here because the owner said he'd let me manage the bar. After they started the morning and lunch service, however, I've been more of a waiter than anything else.
Ah, it's a gastropub.
Yeah. Push past Alyssa there. Yo, Estelle and Joshua! Aren't you a pair of early birds today?
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Denzel. In response to the requests of my customers, I started offering breakfast. Today's special is wholesome pasta. It's superbly al dente.
I don't cook it. You won't find a more al dente pasta. Let's see, yesterday's sales totaled... our breakfast service has been going really well. Sometimes my husband comes up with some good ideas. Sometimes he doesn't.
Sometimes he's shit. That's terrifying reporter girl.
Where's the most beautiful woman in the world then? You know, the girl that he was looking at being like, who's that? She's
we
so
spoke to her
hot."
before. I can't remember what
okay.
she said.
Perfect.
Just my Rolf voice making a reappearance there.
Oh no, we don't want the Rolf voice to come back. That was a dark time. I'm so busy. This mansion is quite big. I've got the serving, cleaning and washing to do. Mornings are so busy for a maid. Okay. Well, she's a maid? Crazy.
I know.
Ooh. Ooh, lots of rooms here.
Yeah. Good morning, Estelle and Joshua.
Good morning, Mayor Klaus.
Good morning. I've been hearing great things about both of you. So, you're undergoing bracer training, are you? Having such youngsters sign up all by themselves to become bracers and protect everyone is inspiring. I expect great things out of you.
We'll do our best. Wow, a rare not roasting Estelle conversation.
Oh, and Estelle, you're shit, by the way.
Oh,
Just
thanks.
wanted you to know. Bye.
Ooh. Anyway, I need to go and talk to my maid wife.
Trampling all over the garden. Okay, I think we've... Oh no, we haven't seen the church.
Oh, the church.
There's always a church.
Ah.
It has been a while since I saw the both of you. I'm impressed to see you visiting the chapel so early in the morning.
Good morning, Father Divine.
Wow, that's nominative determinism. Good morning. You were habitually late and played hooky more than a few times during your your Sunday school days, Estelle. So have you changed your attitude on life since you graduated?
A bit, I guess.
It looks like there's a little time before morning mass begins. So how about I give you both a special sermon?
No thanks.
Why am I getting thrown into the mix here?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
My, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Good morning.
My lean.
Where are you off to this morning? It must be tough waking up so early.
Oh, okay. That wasn't much of a conversation.
It's almost time for Mass. Mylene is already here, so I'd best hurry along. Oh, she's a church lady.
Yeah, she's one of those.
I see. Oh, you can go up on the balcony. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Is there
The
an
box.
organ?
Good question, actually. It doesn't look like it. It's a relatively small chapel, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like they could do with an organ or maybe more than one organ.
Right, let's go be bracers.
Okay. Just anything.
Fairly posh.
There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Aina. Is that how you say it?
I think it's Aina, but I'm not
Okay,
totally
we'll go
sure.
Aina.
Good morning.
Is Shara here already? Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks!
We'll do our best. Okay.
I'm gonna need a Sherazade voice. Or do you...
I'd say, based on how she looks, you can probably kind of guess her vibe.
Okay.
Sexy.
Really?
That's a big part of her vibe.
Okay, alright. I'll see what I can do. Is she from somewhere different?
Yes, she is actually. Oh, sorry.
The Star and the Hanged Man. The Hermit and the Magician. And last of all, inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this?
That's good.
Okay. Good morning, Shara! Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. This is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm. But I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out your ears like it usually does. Oh, Joshua! Shara's picking on me!
Don't worry, Shara. While Estelle may hate studying and rarely ever does her homework, acts rashly, is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything, her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an orbment with some practice. Eventually. Probably.
I guess there's not much I can do now except hope for their best. Hold on a sec, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling you weren't standing up for me.
That's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately.
Whatever. By the way, Shara, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards.
That's surprising to hear.
Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But that's not important now. I think it's time we start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Okay, well, might as well read it all.
Okay.
Orbments.
Orbments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbal energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or processed septium installed. Quartz. Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from light, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbal Revolution.
We just finished at that, but we won't, obviously.
We
Bracers.
only need to know about orbments. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. they aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the braces in each region.
I like how apparently they need, like, basic knowledge about how the world works to be explained to them.
I mean, we have established already that Estelle doesn't know what the fuck's going on. The kingdom of Liberl, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Zemurian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Liberl is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent and is known for its high level of technology used to develop orbments. Orbment technology has also been a key pillar of support for Liberl in protecting its independence as it has contended with neighbouring nations. 10 years ago, when Liberl was invaded by the Erebonian Empire, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive, but thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Liberl enjoys peace.
That's all.
Whew. That was a lot of new words.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Let's see. Since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Shara? How is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I am going to have both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at a desk involved? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time, you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat, so I hope you're ready. Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my tush parked at a desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing.
Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle.
Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it! Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you'll be performing. But before that, there is something that we need to give the both of you. Ina, are they ready? Yes, they are. All right, you two. Go and get one for each of yourselves. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. Oh. Bracer notebooks serve as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. Also, anything you may hear of anything that you may find and where.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for the follow. These kinds of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down.
Understood.
Crap, this sounds like it's going to be a pain. Oh? Please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me, because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two. Keeping an accurate account of events is an important duty for all bracers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Okay, I got it. Make sure you do. Alright then, let's begin. Look over by the door. You can see there's a bulletin board standing there. Oh my god, there was a bulletin board there all along.
Yeah, you can only see it if you're a bracer.
First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there.
When the bulletin board is approached... I'm not reading this out. I still get to do these little bits. Training, retrieval, new. Oh, the client is Shara.
Okay.
See Shara for details. Okay, thanks, Shara.
Sewer braces. Ah. You're just copying it all into your book from there.
Yeah.
Very good. It looks like you were able to see what was posted without any trouble.
Well done on reading.
Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a bracer performs on their job. Checking regularly to see whether there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for bracers. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style.
Sure, there are a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal amount of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude.
I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated. Is that so? Had a change of heart, have you? You betcha. Well, before all that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task.
What will we be doing this time?
We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melda's Liberl factory and learning about how to use its services. He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay. Ah!
I didn't have to walk there.
Here is where you will learn how to use an Liberl factory's services. At an Liberl factory, you can modify your orbments and synthesize support quartz in order to use Liberl arts. Arts have a wide range of effects and, if mastered, can be extremely helpful. The bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has a long-standing relationship with these Liberl factories. Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Meldas, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here.
No problem. Leave everything to me.
That's this guy.
Yeah. This guy who is in a surprising line of work, given his attitudes.
I hate technology.
So, what is it that you would like to know about? Okay. Orbments are mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz. By definition, that means that lights, airship engines, and so on are also types of orbments. However, the ones we'll be discussing today are battle orbments, which enhance the user's physical abilities and make it possible to use magic.
That's the bit that I have to write down.
Yeah. Since each orbment is adjusted to match the owner's personal aptitude, the structures for these devices also differ for each owner. Simply put, the shape of the fixed elemental slots and lines which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. The layman's explanation.
Ooh.
In order to install quartz, you must first have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots must be opened at a Liberl factory like this. It'll take a fair amount of sepith too. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening them all as soon as possible. So what is it you'd like to know about? Leave.
I'd like to know more about opening slots.
Simply put, Liberl arts are magic, which can be discharged exclusively through the use of battle orbments. In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using the Liberl energy stored within these mechanical devices. Since Liberl arts can be a mouthful, they're almost universally referred to as arts. Probably ought to have been called that from the get-go. There are several types of arts. There's English, there's languages, although they're more humanities, really. But in order to be able to use them, their corresponding quartz must first be synthesized at a Liberl factory. Orbments are also set up so that once a particular quartz is installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those arts. The type of arts one can use also changes depending on the elemental value and the combination of installed quartz. Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you have to do is install quartz with a water elemental value.
In reality, orbits are much more complex than what I've described, but I think this information should suffice for now. Quartz. Quartz are circuits made from sepith. Quartz have a vast number of effects and raise the owner's abilities, while simultaneously making it possible for them to use arts. However, you will not be able to harness any of these effects until quartz has been installed into a slot. However, there are also fixed slots in which only a certain type of elemental quartz can be installed. This being the case, when you synthesize a new quartz, make sure to check your orbment and decide where you will be installing it ahead of time. Wow, there's so much.
I'm enjoying having a break from when I was trying to say all this stuff.
This will all make sense, by the way. I know it's like a lot at the moment.
It somewhat makes sense, but... Yeah.
Sepith are fragments of septium which are dropped by monsters for reasons that are never really explained. They're divided into 7 types. Earth, brown, water, blue, fire, red, wind, green, time, black, space, gold, and mirage, silver. You know, the 7 elements.
Oh, I was thinking of the Infinity Stones.
Yeah. Sepith can be exchanged for mirror almost anywhere, but at the Orbital Factory it can be used to synthesize quartz and to open orbment slots in which to install the synthesized quartz. And that's it.
It looks like Mr. Melders has answered all your questions. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. For that, you're going to need some sepith. Ooh. With that amount, you two should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now, I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbments. In your case, Estelle, any elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be a time elemental quartz. Normally, at a shop, you will be able to exchange sepith for mirror, but for this training, you will not be able to use this service.
I'm figuring out how to talk to people by now. Oh, good work so far. If you need to use the Orbital Factory, give Freddy a holler over there. I'm mostly just here to be annoyed at people.
I hate these technological innovations.
I guess I don't need to... No, I don't have enough to open any new slots. Okay, cool. So, I'll grab action. Joshua... And for still, maybe attack. These ones are just straightforwardly like stat boosts,
okay.
But there are various types.
Got it.
So am I able to install them now? Yes. Cool.
Time quartz only. Alright, it looks like you were able to synthesize one. Next, I want you to increase the arts you can use. Now install a quartz into your orbments so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Is that what you just did?
Sort of, I think. Okay. Right, yeah. Oh god, Sharon.
Oh?
I just hit the Windows key by accident.
Wow, a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, I just full screened the game by accident as well. That was exciting.
If you're lacking the necessary quartz, you can synthesize them at an Orbital Factory.
What the fuck did I just do? Well, okay, that'll do.
Yeah.
Oh! I'm just skipping past this. Just making sure the frame rate and everything is still okay. Anyway, I'll do the thing.
Oh. So the game seems to have paused on stream.
Well... Okay. Okay, that's weird. Right, okay.
It's telling us about necessary quartz.
Ah.
It's such pivotal information that like it had to
Yeah.
be there for some time.
Shit.
Oh, did it crash?
Yep.
Oh.
I knew I should have saved. Well, okay. We can start again and just skip through like everything.
Okay. Wow. Everything. The little newspaper girl.
Yeah, well, we just, to be honest, not talking to NPCs will like save us a lot of time.
Is it easy enough to save? Do you have to save like...
Oh no, you can do it at any time.
Okay. That's handy. Whoa. It's like we're back in time again.
Hang on, there should be like a turbo key. Why is that one working? Hang on, I'm gonna check the configuration.
Okay.
I'll switch this to just the camera.
Ah, there we are. All
So
big
we're
and
not just-
beautiful.
Like on a blank screen.
Schningel. This is Schningel, by the way.
Yes, he is beautiful.
He's real and strong and he is our friend.
Tab isn't used for anything.
Turbo mode.
Okay, which...
I'm enjoying the game.
I'm glad.
Just a shame that
Oh, it
disappeared.
probably helped to...
Put it back on the stream. Well, you know, we could just describe what's going on in the game. That would be a fun streaming experience.
Okay, I'm not totally sure if I can turbo my way through this.
Uh...
Oh no, I can.
Wee. Oh my god, a brother? That's crazy.
A boy?
That's not a gift.
Hmm.
I had to take him. It was either he be sold to me or One Direction.
Oh good, we get Estelle jumping on the bed. Fast forward.
What's she even doing? She's just punching him in the face.
No, she is jumping on him because he says... He tells her not to. Oh, okay, I guess... I don't think I can skip this.
Oh.
I'm gonna, like, press everything. Well, let's just enjoy it again.
Yeah, I know who some of the people are now.
Yeah, you do, actually. Although, actually, I think the only other person that you've actually met in here is Shara.
Oh. We're just gonna have to save all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, I was considering doing it already, but...
Ah. An orbment staff.
Nope.
No.
Just a staff.
Oh. God damn, I haven't learned anything.
Orbments are a bit different. They're just like little devices that they have.
Harmonica boy.
Estelle's staff that we actually haven't seen yet.
Yeah, we've heard about it though. It's Papa.
Just having a bit of a
I said
lean.
that last time as well. I'm just gonna try and say all the same things that I saw last time. Oh. Oh. There she is. There's somebody else.
There's a piano man.
He should sing us a song. He's the piano man. Play us a song. I don't even know how it
It'd
goes.
sing us a song.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, because like piano and singing aren't necessarily the same skill.
Yeah. In fact, it's sing us a song, you're the piano man. Which...
Sing us a song. You're the piano man. I guess that is the vibe.
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
And the other part of the vibe is putting bread in somebody's jar.
Yeah. There you go, there's your bread.
I got you some jarred bread.
They sit at the bar and put bread in my jar, in fact. So, like,
Yeah.
is the jar on the bar?
What are you doing here? They're
What are
saying
you
that.
doing
They're
here?
saying that to the bread in the jar.
Yeah. Bread doesn't go in a jar.
Yes, you're the piano man. You know best. You know best.
The game looking very weird there was me dragging the window around the screen, by the way.
There's some airships powered by orbments, no doubt,
Yes.
and quartz.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
A woman.
the queen. Question mark. I'm just guessing.
It's a fair guess.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a correct guess, I might as well tell you.
What? Spoils.
There's a queen in this kingdom.
Why are you showing me this? I hate the monarchy.
Oh, that's interesting. The music was like ahead of the
Oh.
cutscene.
Oh.
Only by about 10 or 20 seconds, I think. But
Well, this is fun.
yeah.
Ah, the Legend of Heroes, which is definitely the most important bit. The Orbment of Quartz.
Legend of Heroes is like a wider series of which the Trails games are like a part, but the Trails games they connect to each other, but not to like.
Okay.
I don't even really know anything about the wider like Legend of Heroes series.
Turbo. Ah, some music. I'll go outside.
Odd thing about Turbo mode is that the music still plays at the same rate.
Well, you know, it's a relaxed ditty. You can't, like... Hey,
So-
not brother. How's it hanging? Let's go and have breakfast with our shared dad. I'm just... I'm just summarizing.
Yeah.
All right, not sister, and may I say how shit you are behaving today?
As ever.
Yeah. How dare you? I'm a woman, but I'm not a man. But what? What is this? What is age? I don't get it. What? Anyway, it's time to go to do work and such.
It's time to go to bracer school.
It's communal dad.
He's everyone's
He's
dad.
the people's dad. He's everybody. He's everybody's dad. Spiritually and actually literally as
And
well.
yeah, and biologically.
He just can't be stopped. He's always he's got animal magnetism, whatever, you know. People in town can't resist. That creepy newspaper girl, she's his child as well.
Oh yeah.
Whee!
Where those legs go.
We're gonna get back to the bit we were at if it kills us.
Well, hey, we won't have to go around town talking to everyone.
Yeah, they certainly did make good time on this occasion.
Yeah. So
I like
what
when
I'm
you
gonna
just-
do now.
Ah, that's a good idea. I love saving a game. Oh, it's me, the lady who gives you the staff, the orbs.
She gave them the notebook.
Oh, the notebook lady. Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah. Exactly what I said. Cards. I've got to believe in the heart of the cards. More cards for my sexy sleeveless dress. The arms, the most sensual part of the body.
I want you trying to figure out what her her reading, what the cards that she drew actually like mean with regard to the plot, and I'm not coming up with anything.
Well, maybe it's just a general. Maybe tarot means different things in this world.
Maybe.
Maybe it just doesn't mean anything at all in this world.
The meaning was inside her all along.
Hmm.
Oh my god, some bracer notebook.
Holy shit. Let's go and look at a board.
I don't want to write stuff down. I hate writing. Oh, wait, I hate reading as well. Oh my god, how am I going to do this job? I made a terrible mistake.
Oh no, I have to properly look at it, don't I?
Wee. Wee. You betcha. That's what she says. Oh, it's your boy, Miss Melders.
What was
This
the shortest
is
one?
that's
Separate, I
nominative
think.
determinism as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Leave.
He's answered all your questions.
All your questions.
I still don't entirely understand what she's asking me to do, but... So quartz. Oh, actually, maybe I do. I might need to... Actually, I might as well get one of every kind that I can.
Good times.
I think
Make the infinity gauntlet.
I might have to give Estelle the HP one.
Oh, okay.
Just because that one gives you both a heal and an attack art.
Oh.
I think
But she didn't specify that.
No,
so...
she did not.
Oh, so you oh, we've already done this bit.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Since you have both recovery and attack arts set up, it appears you don't need any more instruction from me about how to do this task. If you balance your arts out between each other, like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much easier. Additionally, your bracer notebooks contain information about which quartz allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz charts in your bracer notebooks and find something that works for you. Alright, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm gonna have one of you put a new slot in your orbments. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since EP, which is consumed by using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea to open them all early on. Now I want you to use this Sepith and open a slot on each of your orbments.
Oh, each of them?
Yeah. Go ahead and decide which slots you're going to open.
Are you enjoying this?
I'm enjoying all this discussion of slots, yeah. Open your slots.
Open your mind and your slots will follow.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do each
Oh.
of them.
So
I guess I'll go with this.
so she lied.
Apparently so. I'll just go with this.
I was just testing you. I see you've managed to open one of your orbment slots, Estelle. Since your central slot is not limited to a particular elemental, you are free to install any type of quartz you like. This concludes your training here at the Orbal Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test?
You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test. Again. Can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning?
Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Ah! Joshua! Help me! Perry.
Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you for all your help. Don't mention it, and good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you.
I won't. I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua. All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point.
Understood.
Ah,
What's wrong, Estelle?
Sarah? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and? And I even made you jot down what you read in your bracer notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listed mentioning searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? Huh? What a relief! Oh, divine
Adius.
Adius, I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers.
So, what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital factory.
I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in the classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed.
I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all.
What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to look at least a little anxious. Just so you know though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Roland's sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget.
A monster guide.
What's this book for? It's called a monster guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in there.
Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You've got a really good head on your shoulders, Joshua.
Unlike Estelle.
That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Sarah.
We'll put it to good use.
Alright then, let's get pumped and knock out this test.
Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such.
I don't know how you treat something as an exam.
Yeah. Okay.
Sewers.
Yeah.
Should we save?
Sure, yeah.
I'm just gonna keep trying to, save check.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough, honestly. Alright.
Ooh, this is some spicy music.
Wait a minute, Estelle. There appears to be a recovery point over there, so we should use it if our HP or EP become low.
Ah. Sounds like a plan to me.
There's a friend.
Ooh, what is it? Monsters at 12 o'clock.
Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side.
Got it. Ah. Oh, there's more of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it's a dirty rat.
Oh.
Let's whack it. Nice.
So they can both attack with their weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, so neither of them's like entirely a support person.
No, nobody really ever is.
Okay.
Like, some people will be better at arts, for instance, in particular.
Is arts the magic?
Arts is the magic,
Okay.
yeah. But you'll never get like a purely like I say, everyone is able to use weapons at least.
Everyone's a bit of a fighty boy or gal.
Yeah, exactly.
Or whoever. It's like a kind of sheep-looking rat.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh, a voice.
Yeah, these bits are voiced. Just the
Okay.
end of battle screens and sometimes things they say in battle
Okay.
when they attack, but that's it. I don't have a mini-map. Oh yeah, they don't have mini-maps in these dungeons.
That's because it'll be easy to tell your way around.
In this one, yes.
Here comes some more.
Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks.
Okay. I'm glad that she's got her own little, like, Soren-style strategy boy
Yeah.
to take around
Okay.
useful times. Firebolt. So which of these is better at arts?
I think Joshua's a little better, but they're both pretty close from what I can remember.
Okay.
I'll check their stats in a minute.
There's a little fly. I'm trying to get it. I didn't get it. It's not a moth though. Moths are the plague of this house. And me. I'm also the plague of this house.
Yeah, Joshua's a little better at arts, although they're pretty close.
They have the same surname, I see.
Well, that's true.
It makes sense, but also everyone in this town is weird.
I thought you were going to say everyone in this town is Cassius's child, which is also true.
Oh yeah, that is true. That's why they're all weird.
Hello. Estelle, let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot.
Roger that! This is the arts
Yep,
and crafts.
arts and crafts.
I've heard so much about.
Never stops being funny.
Get out the glitter glue! And those
Uh,
scissors that cut in a wiggly line. You know the ones. The like zigzag edge scissors. That's some arts and crafts right there. And the PVA glue with those little like glue spatulas.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever like put PVA glue all over your hand and then wait for it to dry and then peel it off?
I didn't, but I remember people doing it in school.
You just weren't about that.
Yeah.
That wasn't your scene.
I wasn't about that life.
I was 100% about that life. It was extremely satisfying. Ah.
Oh yeah, there's chest messages.
Chest is empty. Because of you.
Yeah, oh yeah, we
It's a
should
sexy chest.
we should read out the chest messages.
Oh, okay.
Because they're a good time.
Which one of us should do it?
We can alternate.
Okay. And what voice should do? What? It just depends on the chest.
It will depend on the chest, I think, because they're quite different.
So that wasn't the thing you were looking for.
No, that wasn't the chest.
There is a chest.
Yeah, I assume it's that one.
Oh, what a surprise. Another creepy thing. I wish there was an easier way to take care of them.
One blow using an S-craft or S-break should do the trick for just about any enemy.
A scraft.
The catch is, our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves.
So 1 silver.
10 silver.
Oh god, I can't do exchange rates in D&D. This is why I struggle with everything. Oh, art, craft.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
some staff action.
Hmm. Okay, they're just going to use Joshua's S-craft now.
Let's do this!
Oh. Oh, it was cute. So, I'm disappointed that Joshua's like weapon isn't a harmonica.
Hmm.
I think that would have been fun.
Yeah.
He's a bard. It's dual wielding.
Alright, we're good to go.
And down this way? No!
Ah. So that's the treasure chest we're after, huh?
As opposed to that other one.
If we've made it this far, the rest is going to be a piece of cake.
Seems like we've got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions.
Okay. At some point I will understand a bit more of how the battle works.
It's relatively straightforward in general, but yeah. So the battle order is on the left-hand side there.
Oh, right.
And for instance, the yellow heart means that Estelle just heals like 10% of her hit points.
Okay.
These ones want arts. So I'll just do that straight away.
Oof. Oof.
Okay.
Oh, so you tell them what you say, what they're gonna do, and then it like kicks in later on.
Yeah, arts take some time to cast.
Okay.
Normal attacks and crafts will hit immediately.
Oop.
Arts take. It depends on the type of art as well. So, like, healing ones tend to happen a lot quicker. So, for instance, you'll see that this one will just happen immediately.
Okay. That was a good heal. I feel like in real life, dual wielding would not actually be that strategically good.
No.
Considering how like OP it is in like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Because it leaves like the front of you open.
Yeah.
Anyway. I'm just mad at how good two-weapon fighting is in D&D all the time.
I mean, I don't think there are many like martial arts styles that use sort of two weapons, one in each hand. I suspect that's probably good reasons. Ooh, small boxes.
That's weird. There's a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact there's not just one, but two is kind of interesting too. Wonder what's inside.
Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. I'm pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective.
You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right?
If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means, be my guest.
Did you just say the F word?
No, I said flunk.
Oh.
Yep. Opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. And as long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them.
I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself.
If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Scherer when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here.
Alright, alright. Oh no, how will you ever leave?
Oh, I just realised I forgot something very important.
Oh?
By looking inside this chest again, you flunk! Just kidding. The localization team clearly have a lot of fun writing the chess messages.
I'm glad. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm gonna need to confirm the items in your possession. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one.
I figured you would try and set us up like that.
Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and for you to find out after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now, so let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you just say we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day gonna be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight.
Agreed. It seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal.
Your final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch. And as you already know by now, Einar is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Ooh. Ooh. Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You will also accumulate points, which are known as BP, bracer points. BP are an indication of your achievements as a bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a bracer and will be awarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks of a junior bracer start at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of mira and BP you receive will also be recorded in your bracer notebooks, so please have a look sometime later on. All that's left to do now is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Einar, and sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone?
And knowing Shara, it'll involve the whip.
Goodness. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You've now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you'll be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then. Aren't those boxes the ones? In answer to your question, yes. These are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet!
Alright, let's have a look. Ooh. It's a badge.
Oh, that was in the opening thing.
Yeah, that's the like symbol of the bracers.
Okay. This crest is...
So, does this mean we're...
Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild.
So I'm a bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now just beginning to sink in.
Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Look at us now, world. We did it.
I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed.
I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to head off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. You have been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shara, I just wanted to say thanks.
Likewise. I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shara.
Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of a bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father Cassius trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on, so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it.
Get what?
This is Sherazade, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who's always out doing who knows what instead of being a father.
A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you'd see him in that fashion. Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we're qualified as junior bracers.
Right.
Let's talk to Lionel, why not?
Congratulations! You two are now official members of the Bracer Guild. From now on, I'm going to be passing jobs out to you like candy. Bring it on is all I have to say.
I look forward to working with the guild. Hello, man.
Hi there, Estelle and Joshua.
Oh, hi, Ridge.
Looks like your training is over, isn't it?
I'm humbled to know that you two are the youngest ever to pass the bracer exam. I look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Ourselves as well. I have to get back to work now, but if there's something you don't understand, give me a holler.
If you say Ridge, it sounds like you're saying Reg in like a Kiwi accent. Ridge.
Hi, Ridge.
Hurry up and come on! Well, wait for me, Luke.
Yes, they have the same voice.
Okay, they're both Rolfs.
No.
Huh? Oh, it's you two.
Oh, great, it's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua.
Okay, I'm not doing that voice anymore. Good God.
Okay, you little twerp, what's with the "oh great, it's Estelle" remark? And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know.
You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe.
How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in Liberl than the milk that comes from the Purcell farm.
Oh, Schningle's suddenly interested.
Whoa, that was a sentence.
Yeah. What? No way! You're full of it, Estelle.
In fact, as of a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers.
More like bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting up on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now a high pony, on the other hand.
Quit being a killjoy.
Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you.
Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend.
This isn't fair! I was supposed to become a bracer first!
Luke, you're like 5.
I accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle...
What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed. And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school.
I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle! I'm gonna go train in my secret base, and before you know it, I'm gonna be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua.
Hat boy, Luke, he's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something.
Rather, I think it's the exact opposite.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it, it's just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious.
I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times.
That's not really what I meant by curious. Let's go get a newspaper.
Hell yeah.
Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. What are you in the market for today? A new pair of shoes?
Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock since this morning? You know, like the newest Strikers.
We didn't have this conversation this time, though.
Oh, okay.
Unbelievable. You've actually already forgotten why we came... Oh, we could probably skip some of this. The Strikers aren't out yet. I do, however, have some copies of the Liberl News in, if that's what you're after.
Alright, I'll take one copy then.
That comes to 100 Mira, please.
I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine. But does it really sell that well?
It sure does. The Liberl News has an excellent reporter and camera woman. Just one. Who've done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. Supposed to. But enough about that. Why don't you tell me how you did today? Did you make it as bracers? Today was your last day of training, wasn't it?
Yep, everything went smoothly too. But how did you know about all that, Mr. Renan?
In a certain sense, both you and Joshua are like celebrities here in Roland.
We all ship you guys.
I tend to hear a lot from customers going through here. Well, apparently.
Yeah, I shouldn't have expected anything less from Rodent. The grapevine around here is seriously something to be reckoned with.
No kidding. The women here especially love to gossip. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but Don't hold the free part against me.
Ooh. What's this supposed to be for? There's a ton of blank pages.
It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing bombs all the time, it's gonna cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So if you eat something new, write down what's in it and you'll have lots of recipes in no time.
Ah.
So how about we try this out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle.
Well, I have made it a personal rule never to turn down sweets.
Basically, all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. It's as simple as that. Just like in real life. As you're travelling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient.
It's not that I don't like cooking and all, but it's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life.
That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs.
You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan.
Goodness. Thank you for the recipe book.
His slots are open.
We'll put it to good use.
Sit down meals.
So, I don't think I actually have the wholesome pasta in here. So...
Let's enjoy some. Yum, yum.
Yeah.
Does-
Oh, maybe I did. Okay.
Oh, should we save?
Yeah, probably.
Save. I'll just keep.
Yeah, no, do.
I know it won't be that long
Especially
until
'cause
we, finish streaming, but you know.
Yeah, no, it's good to be in the habit.
Estelle, Joshua, am I glad I found you two? Oh, hi, Ina.
Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry.
We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not that long ago.
What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble?
I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roland. You mean the Tower of Esmelis? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Sherazade is out on other bracer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be junior bracers today.
With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower.
I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children. Roger that!
Understood.
The Esmelis Tower can be reached by taking the western path at the junction along the Malga Trail. You can get onto the Malga Trail through Roland's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua. We don't have any time to lose.
I'm right behind you.
No, you're
There he is.
he's
See, he is.
right in front of her. He's like practically in her space. Boop, boop, boop. They just meld together. Don't do that. The people will see.
This is why everyone ships them, because they keep standing like this.
Oh my god, it's like Raphael and Nyla all over again. Just overly close. Ooh.
Oh,
This is one of the trails I've heard so much
Ah.
about.
I
Oh,
didn't.
it's like flying squirrel.
Flying feline, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice. Hey. So, is the tower the one that was in the preview? Is that a
I
different tower? An
think it-
unrelated tower?
might be. I'm not totally sure, actually.
Okay. Whee.
Piece of cake.
I like when she spins her staff around. Very cool.
Oh, something I quite like about the map, by the way, is the fact that the Bright family home is marked on the map of the country.
Makes sense.
Hmm.
Everyone needs to know where to visit their dad. The people's dad.
It's Liberl's dad.
Mm.
Ooh, fire.
Boop, 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 boop. I don't know what I'm singing. I'm just enjoying myself.
Good.
Those some nice flowers.
Oh, not anymore.
Oh.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. That's what she says.
It sure is.
What does Joshua say?
I think he says, alright, let's move out, or something like that.
Alright, something efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah! Schna.
Shna?
Yeah. That's the best noise to make. Talking about Schningle.
Ah, that's very annoying. Just failing to kill things.
Ooh. Stupid chipmunks. I missed the plant. Plant was my friend.
Nice.
Need to get my sewing so I don't keep like fidgeting when I've not got anything else to do. Just like kicking the wires and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Sorry
move
about
out.
that.
Yeah, that's why I shouldn't do that. That's why I have my sewing or whatever, but it's sewing today.
Grapes or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Plants. Like danger bluebells. That's how I describe those.
I'm a big fan of Estelle's when she casts magic. What are they called? Lily mover.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
They don't. Oh, I suppose they look a bit like Lily of the Valley, actually. I was going to say they don't look like lilies, and then I realised that they kind of do. I have to say, I hope that Sherazade doesn't talk quite so much for the rest of this game.
She won't.
Okay, cool.
She's just tutorial gal. Well, I mean, she's in the rest of the game, but like, that's why she talks so much at this point. Ooh, lots of friends.
Oh. Many. I feel like those children should have just told us where their den was, and then we could have stopped them going there.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Good to go. Oof.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have to get through the little chipmunks before you can get to the plants?
Not necessarily. It all needs to be dealt with at some point.
They're like machine gun plants.
Yeah, I know. I might need to heal him again. Okay, at least they both get to go now.
Ah! Joshua!
Still, she can't reach, okay. Thought she might she has slightly longer reach than Joshua. Okay, something at least. And this one's charging up an attack, so... Ah!
Joshua!
Okay, honestly, if he'd gone down there, it would have been his own fault. Not a huge fan of the fact that I have to use up like all of my healing items
Yeah,
just
but
on
you can
random
make some
fights.
wholesome pasta when you get home.
Well, I hope so.
Oh, here he goes.
Here I come.
I haven't seen this one yet, have we?
I think we did
Oh, okay.
just once. But it's cute. I like the little like figures for them. They're like, what would you call them? Like sprites? They're like little map
Yeah,
models.
sprites would be
That's
right.
that then. Let's
Ooh.
move out.
What's that up?
Flesh. You gain some flesh.
Oh, good. Not a
No.
thing. Oh,
Not a thing remains in the chest except a lonely dead spider. Sorry, I just thought that was... I thought it was my turn. I'm not sure if we're taking turns or not.
I think I said that we
said.
were, so yeah.
Okay, cool. Ah,
Beware of monsters. Little shits.
it's a good warning.
Hmm.
Oh, look, there's one. There's two.
Ho-ho.
Hidden deaths. Nice.
Mm. They're
They're
missing
really
a
not
lot.
good at hitting, are they?
No, I don't know why not.
Strup. Bonus strup.
Hmm.
Piece of cake.
More flesh.
More flesh on my sleeve.
The chest is empty. I wonder whose fault that is.
Ooh. Stupid plants.
I can't tell which way they're facing.
Towards the sun.
Hmm. Okay.
Burn them.
Hmm.
Nice. That was not me. That was not because it said 69. That was just me saying it was nice. That it was sorted.
Yeah.
Just a lot of things are nice, you know?
Hmm. Schneagle is nice.
Yeah. But not in the same way that the sex number is nice.
Well, no, not at all.
Completely different to that.
Hmm.
There's been a lot of like female characters so far.
Yeah.
Gals.
In general, I would say the series is pretty good for like more or less parity between male and female characters.
Hmm.
Piece of cake.
Oh, is it raining yet?
I don't think so. I think it's just street noise.
Okay.
Oh no, it is raining. I can hear it on the roof. Okay. Anyway, with that fascinating revelation, it's Swamp Tower.
Hmm. I think it's mossy.
It's Moss Tower. It looks like we've come all the way to the Esmella's Tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail. Do you think they've wandered inside?
It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. It looks like we'll need to hurry.
Right.
dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor of this place.
Did you hear that? They really did come in here.
Estelle? Are you alright?
Luke? Pat? If you can hear me, answer me now. Those little brats. They're pretending they can't hear me.
They might have climbed up to the second floor.
I wonder if our neighbours will think I'm actually calling for two people called Luke and Pat. Anyway,
Let's hurry and see if we can find them.
apologies, neighbours.
Yeah.
That's
They do enough
when
shouting at
good
football.
Neighbours become friends. I don't know.
What are we going to do? Somebody help!
Let's go, Joshua.
Right, I've got your back.
Whee.
That was a decision. There are a few of those.
Oh.
They usually affect how many BP you get
Bup.
if you make, like, intelligent decisions.
You monsters go somewhere else! No! Shoo! Shoo! Leave us alone!
Chew on this.
Well, look, they hit.
Ah.
Estelle! What are you doing here? Joshua! You're here too!
Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around.
We'll take care of them. Ooh.
This is some jazzy music.
Yeah, isn't it?
There's actually not that many of them.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Oh, so if you went in, like, if you did the other thing, would there have been more of them?
Possibly, I don't know. It's worth mentioning it's like 6 years since I played this game.
Oh, okay.
I've played all of the others a lot more recently, but like this one being the first one that I played was like, yeah, it was like 2014, I think.
When you're a fresh young Kieran.
Not
Not that
wearied by the world.
Not that, like, you know, not that I'm saying anything that, like, you're incredibly old.
Well, I am though. I'm 30.
That's 3 years before the age that Christ died.
Piece of cake.
So, it makes you think
Just,
about,
wow.
I don't know. It looks like that's that.
Yeah. I'm glad everyone's safe too. By the way, that was great timing the way you blitzed those monsters, Estelle.
You really think so?
Is it safe now?
It's never safe.
Oh man, that was awesome! You really showed them, Estelle! Not bad for a girl.
You little twerp.
Ow, that hurts! What are you trying to do to me?
What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today.
Ow, you're hurting me, stop it! I said stop it, you violent she-devil!
That's a child, alright?
Wow. So this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline.
Ow, ow, ow! Alright, Estelle, I'm sorry! Everything was all my fault. Estelle? Shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach at school?
The brat doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick.
Estelle, behind you!
It's something with teeth, isn't it?
No, actually. Not that I can see.
Nice monster.
I'm not gonna make it in time.
Huh?
Oh, that's you.
Dad, you came!
You still lack skill and understanding, Estelle. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer.
Dad? What are you doing here?
I just happened to be in town and heard the whole story from Ina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children. But you failed to follow through completely.
I really messed up, didn't I?
It's a good thing you shut up when you did. I'm sorry, I should have been watching your back.
That just means you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is the key.
Understood.
So, how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk?
I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You were like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle.
Of course I was. I'm her father. Alright everyone, let's file on out of here.
I'm with you, Mr. Bright.
Who's the glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved my behind. Why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my hide.
That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright.
Okay.
He sure is.
It seems like you've had quite a day. Dad is just unbelievable. The second we get back to Rowan, he says, "I'll leave the reporting to you," and takes off for home. Sheer nerve, I tell you.
There's no need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. Hey.
Boo. Child rescue.
Oh yeah, extra VP.
Nice. You did well for your first assignment. From the details of your reports alone, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should be proud of yourselves. You really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure.
How about we head home too?
I guess we'd better. I've still got dinner to prepare. Would you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight home, I never got a chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead?
Letter to Cassius.
I wonder if it's more work-related stuff. I imagine so. The letter appears to be one of our foreign branches.
One of the guild's foreign branches.
As I'm sure you already know by now, Liberl isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all across the Zemurian continent, so we can expect these kinds of letters from time to time. If you two would be so kind as to make sure he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it.
Okay.
Shall we save?
We shall, but before we do, there's one other thing I want to do. I want to have a look at the news.
Oh, hell yeah.
Featured story. The Queen's 60th is nigh. The half-year countdown to Her Majesty Queen Alicia's 60th birthday celebration has begun. This has been a banner year for Her Royal Highness, sparking more anticipation than this event has ever seen before. But we must not forget, too, that this year is the 10th since the 100 Days' War, a period of intense turmoil for all of Liberl. As we celebrate, let us also reflect on the tragedies of the past, so that we may refrain from ever reliving them in the future. We have been afforded this luxury of hindsight, and we must use it to its fullest. Preparations underway in the royal city. Main Street is filled with the bustle of men and women furiously preparing decor and merchandise for the upcoming festivities, and developing new products specifically for sale during the celebration. The competition is truly cutthroat. I yearn for my customers' taste buds to sing with delight, says Ms. Sorbet, local ice cream purveyor who deals her wares in the city's East Block. Sadly, her new menu will remain a mystery to us until the day of the festival. As the population grows, more and more businesses pop up all around me. But all that means is more customers, especially at festival time. So I'm certainly not complaining, she exclaims with a sly smile. Ms. Sorbet seems to have a few tricks up her sleeve. So to all her competitors we say, watch out! Who shall stand and who shall fall? Prior to the festival, Her Majesty will be hosting our annual martial arts competition in the Royal Arena. This fiercely competitive tournament is always a big hit, with some avid spectators even regarding it as the day's main event. Which team will come out on top? Burglaries across the Boza region.
I wouldn't say this was society news. But
Yeah.
go on.
According to our sources, the Boza region has seen a string of burglaries over the past several days, and the people have had enough. The Royal Army Border Patrol stationed at the Hacken Gate has been stepping up efforts to apprehend the group of criminals responsible for these acts. And anyone with information on their identities is urged to contact the Border Patrol immediately. Finding the perfect getaway. The Kingfisher Inn along the beautiful Valeria lakeshore is more popular than ever following a visit from the women of the royal city. Just all of them. Won't you come and fish with us too? And on that note...
Wow, on that fishing related news, I guess we'll finish for today.
Sure.
But yeah, so this is the beginning of like a full new series of streams that we're going to be doing of this game. Seems exciting so far, doing some fun voices. But we also have on Friday the next installment in our ongoing Kingdom Hearts, all of Kingdom Hearts playthrough. We're currently on Birth by Sleep. I always have to remember the name of that as I'm saying it, but yeah.
Just 3 random words thrown together. Might as well be.
Swordfish Alexandria Mambo.
Exactly.
Anyway, then on Monday, we didn't actually have a Persona 5 The Royal stream this Monday, but we will hopefully have one next Monday. And yeah, hopefully we can see you for some of those. So thanks for joining us, and bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.